Is River State now returning fully to the path of peace? Joining us live from Port Harcourt is Briggs, who is a Niger Delta activist and stakeholder in the state. Very warm welcome to Newsnight, Ankyo. Tell us, it's like a kind of ray of hope in the horizon, countdown to the return of Governor Fubara. What's the feeling like in River State?
Good evening. The feeling is this, that the president is the one that declared a state of emergency in River State. It is the president that suspended the democratically elected governor, Governor Similaye Fubara, in River State. Therefore, the preparation, so to speak, as Ibas is carrying on, is for me and for a lot of Rivers people, is neither here nor there. Has the president of Nigeria declared that he is recalling Governor Similaye Fubara on the 18th of September 2025? No, he has not. So all these preparations is based on the fact that the Federal Capital Territory Minister, the former governor of River State, announced after the local government elections that now that the local government election has been held, that the governor is going to be returned. I do not see it like that. We have been calling for the return of the governor of River State from the moment he was declared suspended by the president. The fact that I hear Ibas making the statements he's making at the Thanksgiving, so to speak, and saying that he is giving thanks that democracy is returning to River State, I don't see how he can give thanks that democracy is returning. He is still in River State Government House. He is still the unelected person that is representing the federal government in River State through the suspension of the governor of River State. So no. I don't know. Definitely some people are excited, but also it must be taken that some people are not excited until they see their governor returned to government house.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, if I may come in here, that's exactly what the outgoing administrator pleaded for and admonish the people of River State. There is relative stability within this period, only 4 days to go, and he has enjoined Rivers people, all stakeholders, to eschew bitterness, to work for the socio-political and economic growth of the place. Whatever, may have gone wrong, shouldn't it be left in the past and look forward to the future?
Are the people of River State expected to forget that Ibas came into River State, he met our funds, he will account for these funds, he has received the funds of River State, that he will account for these funds? Nothing has gone well. River State was standing still from the moment he came into River State until this very moment that he is still in River State. He is still in River State. The governor of River State is still suspended. Today is the 14th. When the 18th comes and the governor of River State is no longer suspended, then we know that we have our governor back. The truth of the matter is that Ibas' arrival in River State has set River State back the quality of governance of several years, as far as I'm concerned. When Fubara came, we saw a different governance that was emerging, and that was not allowed to take root. So for it to seem as if when people like us express that what has happened as it's not right for Rivers State, it does not in any way mean that we are the ones that fermented the trouble. The trouble was never fermented by the people of, by the ordinary person of Rivers State on the streets of Rivers State. And so to be celebrating, if you like, that the democracy is returning to Rivers State, then it justifies the position that we are taking, that democracy was killed in Rivers State the day that Ibas was called and to Rivers State, and Semela Efobra was suspended. So that if anybody is supposed to celebrate, it is supposed to be the people of Rivers State after Semela Efobra has returned as the governor of Rivers State, and not Ibas celebrating even before he is leaving the government house of Rivers State, where he still holds power.
Was there was there any doubt about the fact that at his coming, and according to the president then in his nationwide broadcast, was to prevent, you know, complete breakdown of law and order between, you know, the titans who held the jugular of that state, you know, and to prevent the situation from degenerating to, you know, street brawls or political conflagration that could have consumed the state. You seem nonplussed even about just 4 days remaining to the return of Fubara. Why is that so? Hello, I hope she heard me. Okay, let me repeat the question again. I said that to avoid a degenerating or degeneracy of the political atmosphere in Rivers State, that was why one of the reasons the president gave for the state of emergency in Rivers State. I don't know if you're hearing me. Hello? Okay, I think we've lost audio contact with Ankyo Briggs, and we just hope... I've just been told that we are back now. Ankyo, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, great. Yeah. And I said one of the several reasons Mr. President gave for the emergency rule, 6 months in Rivers State, was not to allow a total degeneracy of the political situation then between the two titans, the Federal Capital Territory Minister and Fubara, to degenerate to a socio-political conflagration because of the economic, you know, life wire that Rivers State holds, not just for the state, but for the country. But you seem nonplussed 4 days to the return of Fubara and the aversion by Mr. President, according to him in his speech.
Well, I still maintain that until the governor of Rivers State returns, we have Ibas and not the governor of Rivers State. Now, if truly the reason why the governor was suspended is because of the economic representation of Rivers State to the nation, then where is the interest of the economic empowerment for the state that produces that large amount of Nigeria's economy? Rivers State was never put into consideration, and the effect that the issues that happened between the Federal Capital Territory Minister and the governor of Rivers State was having on Rivers people. The only consideration the federal government had, and the political parties and politicians had, and still have, is what it meant to them and not what it meant to Rivers people, because the suffering that Rivers people have endured in the past 6 months since Ibas had been here, we are still saying and tomorrow it will be an issue. We're still saying that there has to be accountability, both from the federal government, the National Assembly that allowed this, and the Ibas himself, to account to the people of Rivers State why governance, if you like, for Rivers people from local government all the way up to the state stood still in Rivers State for the past 6 months. The environmental situation, the issues of local governance, the issues of salaries, so many democratic issues were at a standstill. And anybody that says it was not so, it's not fair to Rivers people at all. The fact that Semela Efobra and Nyesom Wike has said that they have made peace have actually not brought any peace as far as Rivers people are concerned to Rivers State, in the sense of economic peace for Rivers people. There was no violence in Rivers State when it was said that there was violence in Rivers State. There was no issues between Rivers people and the federal government. There were no issues between Rivers people and the governor of Rivers State until politicians took whatever they thought they had agreed upon when it comes to the economy and the governance of Rivers State.
Okay, it's all
and
right. I mean,
today we're being told...
Sorry, Ankyo. I think your submissions here are in the public space, and it's a mixed grill, one would say. But about 96 hours or so, or 98 hours to Fubara's return. 2 years to go for him. What would be the agenda that you will be setting for Fubara when he comes back? Quickly.
The agenda we have always expected from Semela Efobra is still the agenda we expect from him. Now, whether he will be allowed, whether he can actually carry out the expectations of Rivers people, we will have to wait and see, because he was not allowed to carry it out before the October incident in 2023.
Well, thank you very much, Ankyo Briggs. Only time will tell, but a lot of the people in Rivers State are looking forward with great optimism to the return of the governor. Thank you, Ankyo Briggs. She's a Niger Delta activist and a key stakeholder, an elder in Rivers State.